Bear Creek runs right through Medford, Oregon, and is home to a large portion of Medford's homeless population. You won't see many families living day to day, trying to figure out housing on the Greenway, though. This is sort of known as the toughest area to be, if you have to be homeless in Medford. About once a month, the Medford Police Department do a Greenway sweep, where they go out to enforce the city's prohibited camping ordinance. This ordinance makes camping in the city in areas like the Greenway a misdemeanor. Critics say that these laws are aimed to make it illegal to be homeless, but the city says that they are necessary because of the amount of garbage that is left behind as the police conduct these sweeps every month. Each month as the police come through and conduct their sweeps, an average of 5 tons of garbage is left behind by the homeless residents. I will say, though, that if any of the residents want help to get into a shelter or any other services, there are outreach workers from different local agencies there to help them get connected. As I read through comments about the sweeps on Facebook, it became pretty clear that the common idea of the homeless community is that they are either addicted to drugs or mentally ill. Sergeant Steve First leads the Greenway sweeps for the Medford Police and interacts with many of the homeless residents of Bear Creek. I asked him whether he has seen more mental illness or drugs in the past few years.
Drugs.
By what percentage?
I would say 3 out of 4 people we deal with at least is drugs, and unfortunately more drugs.
While it's true that drugs and alcohol are a major factor that lead to homelessness, especially in places like the Greenway, mental illness is an enormous factor as well. Take Harold, for instance.
Harold, let's talk about your hair, though. What do you want to do with that?
Could you just...
Trim it? You want to keep it long?
No, I don't like long hair.
I met Harold at a homeless event that offered free haircuts for the homeless put on by a group that I work with, the Southern Oregon Outreach Coalition.
Like I said, parts of my memory work fine. Mm-hmm. And other part, and you aren't given a book that outlines on what day is what's going to happen to your memory. You learn it by, it's not working.
Yeah.
And the problem is, you go for a walk, and then you find yourself 25 miles away from where you started, and you don't know how you got there.
I don't have that
Right.
much here, but
Yeah.
Now, how do you get back?
His main problem accessing services is that he tends to, as he says, get lost a lot. Harold has tried to get help before, but after going missing and being written off, he admits that it's gotten tougher for him to trust people.
I'm lucky to have run into these folks.
I think by nature I'm a very suspicious person.
So here we have a guy who's homeless, who gets lost a lot, doesn't have a phone, and nobody can find. What kind of services are available to someone like that? How does he access them? I asked those questions to George Jarvis from Access in Medford.
I mean, there are services available, but what you're talking about, no way to get a hold of him. He doesn't show up to appointments. The only help we have of getting him there is with the outreach.
So we know that there's 600 homeless people in Jackson County. If all of them decided, I want help today, could you, and if there was housing available, is there money to put them in housing?
I would suspect so.
And I'm not saying we should take it away from vets, but if we can find it for veterans, why can't we find it for non-veterans, is my question.
That's a very valid point.
When we go out in the middle of the night, we aren't looking for people who are begging for help. I think for me, it's just trying to show people that there is another way of life. Is it futile? I don't know. What I do know is that I see all of these memes that say, we better not spend money on A, B, or C cause when there are still homeless vets in America. And I just think, there is money to house all vets. We just have to find them and convince them that they can trust society again. And I don't know that I'm ready to make that promise. I'm trying my best, though.
I mean, scientific studies have shown if you can get them stably housed, then you can take care of, with case management and counseling and all that stuff, take care of the rest of the issues that they're going to be there.
I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to where all of this is in the rearview mirror.